Hey guys, Dino with Dino RC. Look what we got today. We got the AX24. Let's take a look at it. Sorry about the light in the background. I picked this up at my hobby store the other day. I've been dying to open it and look at it. See what we got here. We got some batteries, a book, and I'm guessing there's a controller down in here in the bottom, and a charger. We'll take a look at this stuff here and see what we got. Here's the controller. Very nice. Feels good in your hand. Got the switch. I was figuring it would have been a little more similar to the SCX24 controller, but it's not. It's the SLT3. So you got that third channel. It's pretty nice. And I can't wait to see what radio is in this, because I want to be able to run a third channel in my X24s to run a winch. What do you think about that? So I'm wondering if this ESC in this would be good for that. We'll just have to see. Probably just easy to put it on my Spectrum though. When I get ready to build a copper rig out of one. Wow, these tires are extremely soft, no foams. They look like the Betty tires a little bit, just a little bigger. So this thing looks good. I really like it. We'll just have to charge up the battery. Let's throw a controller in it and just to see if it... Let's throw some batteries in the old controller. I started to open this thing up previous and then fix I already have it ready, which I have a battery back here if I want to throw one in it. But I'm hoping the battery is on it. Wow, this is old school. Uh-oh, you guys ain't gonna know what this is. Now, I asked somebody the other day if they knew what this was, and they didn't know. This is a bind plug. So this radio uses a bind plug in the ESC. You don't see that a lot anymore. So I think that's cool. I'm sure a lot of people, comes with a little Allen. I'm sure a lot of people won't like that. And looks like an Axial decal. We'll check that out. And then a book that tells how to work it. We don't need no stinking book. Well, we'll just figure that out pushing buttons. That's what I like to do. They've wasted money. They could have sold me at $5 cheaper if I'd left that book out. Oh, lordy. Let's see what we got here. I keep usually at least one manual from every book, from every RC I get. And, wow, I've got a bunch of SCX24 ones. But it makes it fun. And a little different location here. This is in my RC room. Don't show this room that much. It's a mess behind me. I'm working on an addition for this room. Give us a little more room, and this will actually be where the magic happens. This is where I build, but I'm working on a new room to show off my RCs, or just, I won't say show off, I'll say to showcase, because I don't show off stuff, but I like to let people see what I build, and I like to see what other people build. little battery tray was tough in there. So let's turn the radio on. Radio on. And let's see if this little thing, I think this is Velcroed on from what I've heard. And it is. And it's got a Traxxas battery already inside there. Let's just see if it's got enough juice to turn on. It probably does. Always make sure you, let's see if it's pre-binded. And does it have an on-off switch? It does. Well, I said it did. There it is. All right, it comes pre-binded, so you don't need that bind plug. That's what you think. Don't get rid of your bind plug. What I usually do is I keep a little baggie, a little cloth bag, and I keep my bind plugs in it. And always keep, if you've got a radio box or radio bag, whatever you keep your radio in, always keep you one of these bind plugs in it. You know, I have a lot of older ESCs or in radios. I've got all kinds of programmers and different things. All of them ain't to where you can do them with your phone. So anyhow, with this, you just plug it into one of your channels. There's a bind plug port. You can also use that port for lights sometimes. I'm not sure how this one's set up. I haven't looked yet. But you just plug this in, and then when you do, you turn your radio on, and it lets you bind it. But anyway, let's see how this little thing does. Oh, wow. Look how fast. That seems faster to me than the... Look at them rock lights. Oh, wow. That is awesome. Oh, we're pulling off the edge of the building. Let's see if it'll pull up. Nope, it won't. Little help it will. Shocks are very springy, but look at the flex these things have. That's nice. You know, if you talk to pure comp guys, they're going to tell you, you don't need all that flex. Well, maybe you don't need it, but it's cool, ain't it? I love to watch, you know, it's easy not to need all that flex when you don't care how much you beat and bang, you know. Performance-wise, yeah, you probably don't need all that flex. It'll probably climb steeper and better without it, maybe, but it's so much fun to sit and watch the, I love to watch my truck work and go through, and there are times where that flex really does help, but there's a lot of times it can hurt you too. But anyhow, it definitely has a lot of a give, and I can't wait to match this up against some of my SX24s, especially maybe a comp built one. But it having, you can go through the channels, as you can see, with your push button, and this is crab, but you can go through the buttons. So up is crab, middle is just regular, and you hit it again down, and you got you know, to where they work together, which is a good way to drive. You can just drive it like that in this one where your back end's following your front. But it's nice to have that crab option because there's times, especially when you're comping, that you need to move the truck kind of laterally, and that will help. You know, my class 3 rig's rear steer, and I have the back on a little knob here to where I can adjust it and work it independently of the front. And if I get serious about this will probably go, I'll probably end up putting a Spectrum radio in it so I can run it on my DX6R, and I'll have that on this too. But for simplicity of use, this is awesome like this. Look at there, it pulled that up that time. But you can turn so much tighter, as you can see. Now I'm in a little small area here, just on my desk here by my computer. I'm actually on my keyboard right there. But anyway, what a cool truck. And if you don't have one of these yet, pick you one up. It's a good collection to add to your collection of your SCX24s or any of your 24s or minis. I have all the SCX24s except for the Gladiator. I bought a Gladiator and I gave it away on our channel for Christmas. So I haven't bought another one yet. I'll end up buying one, I guess, at some point. But that's the only one I don't have is the Gladiator. So maybe I'll pick one up somewhere. But for the time being, I'm going to play with this one right here and see how I like it. And I'm sure I'll do some upgrades to this in the future. And we'll just see how much, what we can actually accomplish out of this little dude. I think it'll be a pretty good addition. And we'll see how it does. All right, until next time, this is Dino with Dino RC. And I will see you on the rocks.